So, Mrs. Captain's shopping. I can't stand shopping. I don't mind. She's not that bad. She's pretty quick. But I just, if I'm not shopping for me, I'm very selfish. I'm a selfish person. Okay. But I'm going to do my resume real quick. Cell Dock. I worked there. Not when it was Cell Dock. I worked here in 1995. 1995, that was American Tourister. And I used to sell luggage. It was my first management job, and I worked there. I worked there for about 6 months. Yeah, I didn't work there anymore. All right, Spencer's used to be Babbge's. Babbge's is now known as GameStop. So I worked for Babbge's, GameStop, EB Games, and I don't even like video games. And I used to work at both of those jobs. Now, Babbge's paid the minimum wage, which I think was like $5.15, and American Tourister was paying me like $9 or $8 because I was a manager. So I just quit. I didn't give him notice and I quit. Now the reason I got hired there is because Cinnabon, I don't want to get in trouble. Cinnabon, this is probably the dumbest job I ever had. That used to be the Fudgery. The Fudgery was, it used to have the Ben Franklin, it was like, this is like a main entrance of the mall. And the Fudgery was a store where you made fudge, and while you made fudge, you sang songs and you told jokes. Now, out of all the employees that worked at the Fudgery, I, the lead singer of punk band Public Urination, singer, was not allowed to sing. I was not allowed to sing songs, so we would sing songs like, whoa, what's fudge got to do with it, right? Like stuff like that. And we had to do a show, so it was like, it takes like 15 minutes to make fudge, or maybe 10 minutes. It makes 10 minutes to make a fudge. So you ladle it, you pour it in the thing, and in between you would tell jokes. I only worked there for a month or two, and I was only allowed to do one show because during my show I would do offensive jokes. Like you would get the fudge paddle, whip it up in the air, and make a rainbow. And they would say, make the rainbow bigger. That's what it was saying. But I changed the word bigger to higher. And I would say, all right, everyone, say, John, let's get high. And everyone would say, John. And it would be little kids. And John, let's get high. And they, after that, the manager said, I can't, I don't trust you. You can't do any more shows. So I wasn't allowed to sing. I wasn't allowed to do shows. But I don't know why they gave me shit. What good was I? I didn't do anything. I couldn't even make fudge. I would make it crooked. It was, and I would write songs. So it was like, 24 hours to go. I want to buy some fudge. Horrible. Buy 20 pounds of fudge. And so that was the Fudgery. And one weekend, I think we worked with Cisco. I think Cisco worked the thong song guy. He came up from Baltimore, and because the Baltimore Fudgery was it was an R&B group, but this Fudgery was a bunch of theater nerds from Ben Salem, so we didn't really have a good crowd. But they would ship up Cisco in the group, and they would have like gangbuster weekends. Meanwhile, they would leave, and then we would have like the high school theater troupe at Ben Salem singing horrible fudge songs. But so that's it. That's my resume of 1995. I started off at the Fudgery, went to Babbge's, then I went to American Tourister, wound up at Norditrack. I did the slut photos. Remember they used to do those things where your wife would take a sexy picture for the husband. So they did. I don't even know what they were called. Glamour photos. Called them slut photos. Did them. I only did that for a day. It was all commission, and you had to bring people in. That was stupid. Norditrack. I had so many jobs in this mall. I think that might be it. Okay. All right. Well, that's my resume of the Franklin Mills Mall. And now that I post this and it's public, nobody will ever hire me for a job in retail because I jump from every job every year to year to year. I probably had about 65 jobs in my lifetime. Okay, toodles.